Hi, I'm Corinne Jordan, a honeybee breeder from southeast Queensland with over 10 years experience. I've partnered with Dr. Nadine Chapman from Sydney University, who has experience overseeing bee breeding programs, and together we're going to prove breeding for Varroa resistance is possible in Australia. In June last year, Varroa mite was discovered on a colony of bees in Newcastle. Despite New South Wales DPI's best efforts and industry support, the Varroa mite is continuing to spread. Varroa mite will be a catastrophic threat to the survival and profitability of Australia's honeybee industry and every other related industry dependent on bees for pollination. Our team have the skills, experience and an established breeding population of pedigree honeybees with commercially desirable traits as a base to breed from, and we are able to do something positive to secure Australia's future food security. By adding Varroa resistance, we will prepare honeybee colonies to combat the Varroa themselves, saving a high labour and chemical costs by reducing the need of expensive miticide treatments. This is the only truly sustainable long-term method of combating this destructive pest. Back in 2012, some potentially hygienic bees were sent overseas to test for Varroa resistance. All the Australian genetic lines tested in this research were found to be highly susceptible to Varroa destructor, indicating that there's very little genetic resilience in the industry's current breeding stock. Until recently, there really wasn't any way we could breed for Varroa resistance other than to test for general hygienic behaviour. But now a researcher in the USA has found that brood infested with Varroa release an odour that can be detected by bees, and they respond to it by removing the infested brood. This breaks the life cycle of the Varroa and stops them from reproducing. This odour has been synthesised into a spray that, when sprayed onto capped brood, harmlessly simulates a Varroa mite infestation. Our project will be testing to see if we can use this spray, which we've already had access to for over 7 months, and other methods including looking for genetic markers to improve the Varroa resistance of Australia's honeybee population. The beekeeping industry has faced many challenges in recent years, surviving droughts, bushfires, floods and COVID in back-to-back succession. As a result, money is short as the industry struggles to recover from all of these disasters. Beekeepers are a resilient bunch, but I fear for a future without something positive to focus on. This project gives beekeepers hope for the future. Our budget to cover all costs and expenses for the first year is $250,000, and that's even with a generous commitment of time and labour from Dr. Nadine Chapman and myself. A large part of the budget will be for travelling to multiple locations across the eastern states of Australia, testing bee colonies, looking for the 2 to 4% of honeybee colonies that express natural Varroa resistance. Our government estimates that the establishment of Varroa mite in Australia could result in losses of over $70 million a year. Everyone benefits from a healthier bee population. Your support will help Australia's honeybees help themselves and ensure the continuation of a vibrant beekeeping industry, producing honey and pollinating food crops. Thank you, and please donate to a very worthy project.